Hi there, my name's Scott McDonald, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a UFO on Trampwall. Now, you might know this trick by a different name. I've always called it a UFO or a flat spin, but turtle seems to be the most commonly used name these days, and I've also heard it called a BEYBLADE, which is kinda awesome, so call it whatever you want. Before learning these, you should be comfortable running the wall and have a few basic skills such as cradles and pullovers. I would also recommend being able to do a side flip and a back turntable on trampoline. As always, I recommend wearing wrestling shoes to protect your feet. A UFO is a 360-degree flat spin that starts and finishes on your back. While there are a variety of possible foot configurations you can use for your takeoff, I would highly recommend planting your leading foot on the face and swinging your trailing leg towards it to initiate rotation. Some people also like to tap with their swinging foot before anchoring the plant foot, but that's entirely a matter of personal preference. Whether you tap or not, this plant and swing feels pretty much identical to doing a turntable on trampoline, just with your foot anchoring here instead of here. If your flat spin goes counterclockwise, or to the left, you'll be planting your left foot and swinging your right and vice versa. To do a UFO, start by running the wall. When you're ready to go, run with your chest horizontal and plant your leading foot somewhat across your body while opening your opposite arm and leg out to the side. This crossed placement can feel a bit awkward at first, but it helps reduce lateral drift once you're in the air. From here, swing your outstretched leg towards and through your planted foot while simultaneously throwing your arm towards your hip and directly into a tuck. Once you've left the wall, tuck, hold on for the ride, open to land on your back, then kick back into a wall run to complete the trick. In terms of visual reference points, I spot the wall where I'm going to plant my foot, but as soon as I start the trick, I don't really see or focus on anything specific. I rely entirely on seeing my surroundings in my peripheral vision to gauge where I am, then as I get ready to land, I shift my gaze back to the wall and resume running to finish up. Now normally I would include an entire drill section here, but to be honest the only drill I could think of for a UFO was a back turntable on trampoline, so if you don't know how to do that yet, you can always check out the tutorial on my channel. Besides that, I would just recommend trying the trick itself and having a friend throw a mat. You probably won't complete the rotation on your very first try, but this trick does tend to click pretty quickly, so keep drilling, remove the mat, and enjoy your shiny new UFO. Let's take a look at some common UFO mistakes and how to either fix them, or just avoid them outright. If you hunch your chest upwards as you take off, it can turn into this off-axis side flippy swan dive. If you do the opposite and leave your chest down, it can turn into this off-axis side flippy walking back. Either of these, as well as twisting, tends to be caused by trying to spot the trampoline, or just not staying horizontal as you take off. It's not a problem if your axis wobbles somewhat, and if you tuck your chest towards your knees it probably will come a bit higher than your hips, but you shouldn't be going inverted. Your feet should be orbiting around your body, not over or under. If you push too far out, you could potentially land with your head in the springs, but it's much more likely that you'll stay too close, which could mean landing with your butt in the springs or your heels on the frame. Now, staying close is not inherently a bad thing. With time and practice, you can do it deliberately to re-anchor against the face, like this, but if it happens to you unexpectedly, I would recommend reaching out with a hand or foot and trying to shove yourself away. If that isn't an option, try to open early so you land parallel with the frame instead of on top of it. Lastly, if you're struggling to complete your rotation, you're probably not getting a very good takeoff. Make sure you're firmly planted with the correct foot and swinging the other one through it instead of to it. Your rotation will also be very slow if you stay extended rather than being in a tight tuck. If you don't get all the way around, you can stay safe by returning to your feet or kicking back towards the wall like you're doing a pullover or side drop. On that note, I'm going to wrap things up, but I hope this video gave you everything you need to learn a UFO. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in coaching or workshops, you can always message me on Instagram at Scott A. McDonald. And until next time, good luck, happy training, bye.